Okay. Okay, guys. So tonight I'm going to talk about parties. So I'm going to talk about launch parties. I'm going to talk about in-person parties, and I'm going to talk about online parties. So I'm going to talk about launch party first because we do have a lot of new distributors on our team. So I just think a launch party is really, really important. It's kind of just like that first step of you stepping out there, letting people know what you're doing, and like just connecting with your warm market. So I watched a video today, and one of the girls said, schedule 2. She said, schedule 2 launch parties within like your first 10 days. So then if like someone says they can't come to the first one, you can be like, okay, great. That's okay. I'm having another one on this day. So I really liked that idea, to give them an option. And then if someone you invite and then they can't come, I would just try to schedule like a one-on-one with them. Because, I mean, like I said, having a one-on-one, hold on, y'all, my husband's texting me. He's out of town. So having a one-on-one, like even if you're sitting down with someone, talking to someone, that's a party. I mean, as long as if you have like, not even that you have to have your party pad, but as long as you're talking to someone, that's what we do. So like, this is my new favorite shirt, y'all, Paid to Party. Because I like that it's like, I always tell people like, you don't have to like have parties in order to do this business, but it's definitely another way to, and you can utilize your customers and grow your network through parties. So, okay, so if you're brand new and you're starting out and this is a launch party, don't feel like you need a ton of product. Definitely get with your sponsor. If your sponsor isn't local, really the only thing you need to have a party is wraps. You can talk about the products. You can highlight the products. You can, have a product catalog. I mean, you don't really have to have any product as long as you're going to be talking about it. So don't feel like, oh my gosh, I can't have a party yet because I don't have all this stuff. So, and your sponsor is there to help. And usually we can find someone in the area if you want stuff, or if not, like I said, all you really need is wraps. Another great thing I said is a lot of people don't want to wrap right when they get there. Some people want to hear about it first. So I heard someone say today, I watched a bunch of videos on parties today to get some new ideas because I'm having a party on Monday where I know a lot of people are coming, and I kind of just wanted some fresh ideas. So this one said, if they become a customer by the end of the night, then you can give them a wrap and do like $5 off the wrap. So I liked that idea too. I said present the products. I think the best thing about a party, y'all, is just like getting people. I feel like if you get people to a party and they can like hear your excitement, hear you talk about the products, better if they can try the product, then most of the time they're gonna sign up. That's just how it is with a party. And most people don't come to a party unless, they're kind of wanting to buy. That's the same thing like, I like didn't go to like a party the other night because I have another friend doing the same. It's that Lulu Rose, that new clothing one. So like I got invited to a party, but I know my friend's doing it too. And I was like, I really want to go because it's gonna be fun because I knew they were gonna be like drinking wine and having fun. So I wanted to go, but I knew I would buy something because I felt, not that I felt obligated, but I just know like if I'm going to a party, I'm probably going to buy something. So I feel like everybody who kind of goes to a party goes in with that mindset. So, but yeah, letting them hear your excitement, I think that's huge. That's why we always say call people on the phone or do a voice message or do something, because people can hear your voice and not just assume how you're talking to them like through a text message. So, okay, another great thing that we did before Evie's party is we scheduled the party and then we scheduled an event on Facebook. And so anyone we invited to the party, we put them on that event page and we started like highlighting products leading up to the party. So that was kind of exciting too. So we could say, kind of show them a sneak peek of what we're going to be talking about. But just make sure that when you're doing this Facebook like event, that shouldn't be the way that you're inviting people to your party. Like you need to call, text, message, however, to get them to the party. And then once they sound interested or say, yeah, maybe, then add them to the event page. Like, I wouldn't just like go in and add my whole friends list because most of them aren't going to see it. So another great thing is you can book parties from the party. And I'm going to talk about this in a little bit, but definitely anybody, I feel like you sign up as a customer at that party, you need to book a party off of them because they need to utilize their share link that they're getting. And I'll go into that real quick. So if a new loyal customer signs up, I'm sure most of y'all know this, but I'm recording too, so I'm telling all y'all. So if a new loyal customer signs up, they have a share link that they can share with their friends and family for the first 30 days. If they share the link and someone signs up to become a loyal customer through the link, that person gets a box of wraps or $35 in free product. So what I've done in the past is like if someone signs up, I try to schedule a party like as soon after, like within that first 30 days. I had one girl sign up and she had 4 girls come, 4 girls signed up. So she ended up getting 2 boxes of wraps and $70 in free product. So it's a really great deal for you because that would fill a 400 box right there with a new loyal customer, and then them having a party, that's going to fill a box for you. So that's really great. So utilizing that share link and making, everybody likes free stuff. So, and you can always make it fun too. I'll talk about that in a little bit too. Okay. Okay. So that's kind of all I have about launch parties. Now I'm just going to give y'all some tips on regular parties, in-person parties. And this kind of more applies to like a large group one, I guess, not just like a one-on-one. So some tips I have are to have like a consistent party. So like us and Tyler, we usually have one every Monday night. Or if you want to schedule one for, I don't know, you can just have like, I would just say it doesn't have to be weekly, but it's really nice for like when you are out talking to people and blitzing, you can say, oh, well, I have a party on the 15th, or we're having a sample party on the 15th. You can just have it like on one day of the month. And then intentionally when you're out talking about this, say, oh, well, you should come by. I'm sampling all my products, and you can try a wrap. If you want to bring 2 friends, I'll wrap you for free. I mean, y'all can say stuff like that in order to get them to come. And then you can get their contact info that way. Like, I'll text you before the party, give you my address, all that kind of stuff. So I think having a consistent party date is really key. Just so it's always on your mind and you can always be bringing people in and having them bring people with them, because I feel like people would probably be more comfortable bringing people with them, or a friend or 2. Second thing is don't overcomplicate it. I'm about to talk about like what all you need to bring to a party, but just remember, like, keep it simple. That's what people want. And I heard another person talk about this also, but they have like, they do like a checkout station, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. I know I probably keep saying that, but okay. So here we go. I would say wear It Works gear to your party. This is probably going to be my new party shirt that I always wear to parties. But if you don't have an It Works shirt, wear your lanyard. If you don't have a lanyard and a Blitz card, message me after this and I will get you one. And if you don't, you can wear a lanyard and just wear like a black shirt, or a black shirt and a green scarf, or just wear something black and green. That's my key if you don't have a shirt yet. But people need to be able to know who to go to and who to ask questions to and stuff. So second of all, whatever you're bringing to this party needs to fit in your bag. It doesn't have to be your purse, but it can be just like another bag. Like, you don't want to be like hauling in stuff like banners, and you want to keep it simple, because you don't want someone sitting there at the party thinking, look at all that. I have been to a party like that. I'm like, look at all that stuff. And she had like her whole inventory in the back of her trunk in the car. So whatever we ordered that night, she went out to her car and opened like the back, and it was like in there, which is just bizarre to me. But anyways, so it needs to fit in your bag because we need to be duplicatable. So make it simple and make it easy. I think everybody who comes into a party, you want them to imagine themselves like, oh, this looks easy. I could do this. Like, and you want to think of like, make everyone feel like they could do this. So you want to make people see themselves as a distributor, if that makes sense. Okay, so here is what I would bring to a party. If you have products, these are the products I would bring. Wraps, number one, for sure. If you have greens, I would bring greens. I heard one girl talk today, and she said she tries to make it really appealing to everyone. And the best way to do greens, this is how I drink them, because if it doesn't taste good, I'm not drinking it. But she said she's never had a party that like she has mixed orange with orange juice and someone going, oh, that's disgusting. Like she said, I want everyone to be like, drink that and be like, okay, that's not bad. I would never probably take orange with water. Like that's just a recipe for disaster. So you can always take the berry and try that too. I would definitely still maybe have the orange. I know that some of y'all just love the berry. I think it's really just a preferred thing, but I really haven't ever had anyone say, I really hate the orange in the orange juice. It's a really great way to mask it and make it taste like, okay, I could do this. So greens, and then you'll need little cups that you can just get like at Walmart. And then you can get a shaker. So she like suggested just getting your shaker, filling it up with orange juice already. And then she said while she's talking about the greens, she mixes them. So like she gets her can out or her thing or whatever, and she pours it in there and shakes it up while she's talking about it so they can see how easy it is to do. So greens, wraps, defining gel if you have it, just so they can see and feel how it is and smell it. Fat fighters, if you want to do the fat fighter demo, and I would come with them like already crushed up in a baggie. And then you need vegetable oil. And I usually just borrow a glass from the host, whoever I'm there. But if you want to bring a glass, you can. You can do lip and eye and wow. Those are always really great because they're instant results. And you can just take a picture with their camera or your camera. And yeah, because it's so instant. You can. I can't mute Destiny. Okay, Destiny, could you mute yourself anyhow? I don't know how to do that. It's not muting it. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so those are really the only products you need. I probably wouldn't really take more than that just so it doesn't like, I don't know. I feel like some people are like, oh, look at all this stuff that they have. But I wouldn't take more than that. You really don't. You don't need to. Sorry. Okay. So if you know you're going to have like a bigger party or even just a smaller one, you can always like have a sign-in sheet at the table, which I'm probably going to do this next one because I know that we all have a lot of like people coming who are bringing people. So I want to like keep everybody in check who came and who belongs with who. So I'm going to have like sign-in sheet. I'm going to have like a glass container that I'm going to put wrap cash in because I want to collect my money up front. I want to know if they're wrapping because leaving the party and not getting paid for a wrap, that stinks, y'all. That's happened to me. I have. And it's just like you just have to ask for it. Another thing is if they don't have cash, if you have a square, which I really think everybody who does this should have a square. They're free if you just go to like square.com. They send you one. And I think even if you buy one at Walmart, they like reimburse you or something. That's what someone told me. So get a square because those are great for when you're selling wraps out and about because not everybody carries cash. I know I don't. So money jar. And I loved this idea. I saw this today too. So this girl, it's Ashley Hughes. She's like I don't know, presidential maybe. Her husband Thomas is like the MMA fighter guy. So anyway, she was talking about parties, and she gets like a notebook, like a binder, and she cuts like cuts the edge, like the front and the back off. So it's like a hard piece of plastic, and it has the clear sleeve. You could also do like a clipboard or something. This just seemed less bulky than a clipboard. And then she sticks like a catalog, an order form, like a customer and distributor order form. She said she does a laminated catalog, which I'm going to go get some laminated ones because people always take them. So if they're laminated, I'm going to be asking for it back. Okay, and then if you have enough party pads for everybody, you can put a party pad in there. If not, you just have a party pad. It's not that big of a deal. And then she said a Blitz card, and that's what she said. She says when she sits down, she tells everybody, okay, guys, this is your stuff for the party. When we're done with the party, feel free to keep the Blitz card because that has all my info on it, but pass everything else back to me. So I liked that idea because it's hard. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Like the inside of a notebook with the clear thing. Am I making any sense? No? Okay, Rachel says yes. Do I need to like go get my notebook? Let me show y'all. Hold on. Let me run, go get my notebook. I'm back in like my dungeon. Hold on real quick. Okay, so she gets like a notebook, and then she just like, don't look at this. She just like opens it, and then she like cuts this part off. And then it's just like hard, and then it's got a pocket. So then she puts like the catalog and everything in here, and that's what she passes out. So I'm going to be on the lookout for some cheap notebooks so I can cut them up and do that because I liked that idea. And it seems like it would stay flat in your bag. So does that make sense now? Yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. So, and I like the idea of like giving them a Blitz card, like, oh, Dollar Tree. Thanks, Beth. And saying like, this is what you can take home. Like you cannot take my party pad. You cannot take the catalog. I mean, I guess if they're going to go home and think about it, I'll probably just have some regular paper ones, but I want some laminated ones too. I thought that was nice. Okay. So I kind of went over, there's like a sign-in area. You need a wrap room. So it could either be a bathroom. It could be an extra bedroom, just somewhere that y'all can wrap the person because not everybody wants to wrap in front of everyone. So for the wrap room, you need wrap, you need fab wrap. You can do measuring tape and a measuring card if you want to measure. And then you need Sharpie to mark on them where you measured because I feel like that's really key. So they know exactly where you're measuring. And then one girl said she just keeps the water back in the bathroom. So she hands it to them like while they're leaving. And then y'all, if y'all don't have the Wrap app yet, y'all need to download that. And anybody who's wrapping at your party needs to download the Wrap app. So just have them bring their phone with them. And they can do the Wrap app. And I guess if they don't want to or something, you can take pictures with their phone. So, all right. And then really all that you do with the party is you're just going to go over the party pad that comes in your distributor kit. And there are notes for the party pad. I don't have mine in here, and I'm not going to get up again. But there are notes for the party pad in the eSuite that you can print off. And what you do is like the party pad, so it's like this, and then you flip it like this. Well, like on the back part of it, you can like tape the notes on the back, like upside down. So you're literally like pointing and reading, like, so it's making like anybody feel like they can do it. Like I'm reading this and I'm pointing this. So, I'm trying to think of anything else. Y'all don't have to call it a wrap party. Call it a sample party. Call it a girls' night. I mean, whatever you want. I know I was going to tell y'all this. Like, if y'all want to make it like fun, like come eat, drink, hang out, drink wine or whatever. I know Ashley Sinclair talked about doing this. She said she showed up to a party and all the girls were drinking, and she was like, well, I'm not rapping y'all, which y'all, I've done that. I rapped people and then they drank afterwards, and it was the most like disastrous party ever. Because everybody bloated, nobody ordered. It was terrible. So I learned my lesson. So if like there's wine involved or whatever, just be like, okay, well, y'all are drinking. Ashley said she like just was like, well, y'all are drinking, I'm gonna wrap myself. So she just like wrapped herself in front of everybody so they could see how it was done, which I thought was a great idea. So that's all I kind of really have about parties. I'm trying to think of what else I could like tell y'all. I would say like how to get people to parties, but I mean, there's like no, you can't control what other people are going to do. You can put it out there. You can, I mean, like I said, you can have them get a free wrap if they bring 2 friends who rap, or 3 friends, whatever, you name that number. But I would say there's not like, parties are hard, y'all. I haven't built my business off parties. So many people have though. But I think that even if you don't build your business off them, they're crucial. They're just part of it. It's like everything. Like blitzing's not my thing, but I still do it. Parties really aren't my thing, but I still do it. It's just they all work in some shape or form or fashion. But it's just the idea of doing it. And I think it's great for you to like just get up and practice and talk in front of people, because this company is going to make you do that at some point. Can you tell me what is CentShare? Yes. Okay. Yes, I'll talk about CentShare when I'm doing the online parties, Abby. Okay. Well, I'll open it up for just a minute. I mean, I'm going to go over online parties really quick. There's not that much about online parties. So as y'all know, I usually do like I kind of tried to cut back because they were getting a little bit too like time consuming for me. But I think this month we're going to do one every Tuesday and Thursday, but not next week because it's spring break and I'm just going to be gone. So we're going to take next week off for online parties. But I usually try to do a product party on Tuesday that just highlights the products. And then I usually put a link at the end of the party that says, if you're interested in trying these products and making money with them, check out our online party on Thursday. So that's kind of what I've been doing. So Tuesday products, Thursday opportunity. Y'all know like my big thing is like inviting people first. Like I hate on Facebook, I hate just being added to stuff. Somebody added me to like my husband's cousin added me to some lip sync party, and I'd like left it, and then she re-added me, and I was like, okay, you're not even asking me. Like, I think that's kind of rude. So I don't like to be just added to stuff because I leave it, y'all, because it's just like, it's too much. So be considerate and ask. Like, who wants to like just like, I always want to be asked and thought of, and in that manner. So be thoughtful and ask before you invite people to a party. What does this say? Oh, feel free to do your own party. Like, y'all don't have to like come to the one on Tuesday and Thursday. If you want to do your own, that's completely fine. I feel like that when the party is like bigger though, like if it's more distributors and more action on that party, it always turns out to be a better party. It just does, with a lot of people commenting and liking and helping each other out. That just seems like everyone's like, oh, this is really, a lot of stuff's going on. So we're still going to do the weekly ones. We might cut back a little bit next month. It's just a lot sometimes to set it all up. So what I do, Evie's asking about CentShare, and this is how I do our parties. CentShare is a scheduling website. So you can like schedule, it's like, I don't remember how much, it's like maybe $7 a month or something like that. But I go in and I can schedule all my posts for the party, like what day the party is, what time the party's at. I'll try to do like a video tutorial if y'all want me to. because it's really great for, you don't have to do it just for parties. Like if you work, I met a girl at an expo I did this past weekend. She's on Laura Hooker's team. And she was like, man, I found out what SendShare was. And she said, I work all the time and it's so hard for me to post consistently throughout the day. And she was like, I started doing this. And she goes, I get home and I've got like messages or people commenting on stuff that I schedule earlier in the week. So it's basically like you can schedule stuff out. You can schedule stuff on your personal page. So if you want to schedule like a business post or a product post like every day, you can do that. And you can do it for like the whole week. And it just automatically posts it on your wall on Facebook. I think there's one for Instagram, but I don't know what it is yet. I really just use this for Facebook. And I really just use it for parties. Or if I know I'm going to be like out of town or something, I'll use it then. So does that kind of help you with what SendShare is? Okay. There's a couple more. There's like Hootsuite and some other ones, but I can't really remember the names of them. But SendShare, I think it was free for like the first maybe 10 days, but it's like $7 or $8 a month. But I mean, for me, it's worth it. If I'm scheduling like 4 online parties, it's just made my life so much easier, because before I was sitting there and I was honestly copying and pasting and watching the clock, and I couldn't like answer questions, and it was a nightmare. So I love it for that reason. So that's what I use it for. And then I always say, if you're going to invite people to the online party, you need to usually be on the online party. Because I've done that before where it's like, we have one, people invite people, and then I'm the only person on there. And I'm like trying to, like I said, I'm kind of trying to post and then like trying to answer everybody. And that just doesn't work out if it's not like a team effort. So, and with parties, I think follow up is key. Messaging them right after, asking them, did you have any more questions? Are you ready to order? But follow up is key in like every aspect. So, but I really think so for parties too. So that's kind of all I have about parties, y'all. I'm trying to think if I forgot anything. I'm having this one at my house on Monday, which I'm really excited about. I met a girl at an expo, and I messaged her, and I said, I'll read y'all my message. I would just told her, like, I noticed that I said, unfortunately, you didn't win the wrap, but I have another way you could get a free wrap. And I also noticed that you were interested in the business opportunity. And I said, do you have some time to talk? And I don't remember what she said. She said, yes, I'll let you know. And I was like, well, what's your schedule like? And she said, I'm trying to rent a space to host a wrap party. I've been talking to a lot of people who would like to try them. So I was like, girl, just come to my house next week. Bring your friends. So anyways, that's how that happened, which was exciting. So I have her coming, and then I have a new distributor who's coming and bringing people. So I feel like it's probably going to be one of our bigger ones that we've done, which is exciting, because usually we only have a couple people every week, which is great. But okay, it's open. Questions. I hope y'all aren't like, Hannah, we know all that already.
I don't really have a question, but I just have a statement. Well, sort of. Yeah, I don't know. An observation. So I was invited by a friend who just joined another network marketing company that does skincare, and it's very expensive. Starts with an R. And so I went. It was a business opportunity event, which I didn't realize at the time. But I went anyway because, you think, okay, well, I can learn from anything, right? Like, sure, I can learn from that. Well, it was really crazy. They were like, oh, it was a group, not an event. And so I guess so that way they could like delete a bunch of people at the end if they wanted, or I don't even know what that was. Anyway, but there were like 5,600 people that were in the group, and it was supposed to take 35 to 40 minutes, which it did. They posted almost 30 posts.
So like one a minute. Beth is stuck. Uh-oh, it's me.
And 35. Oh, there you are.
Okay,
hey.
I'm sorry.
Okay, no, it's okay.
I told you I was down in the dungeon.
It's totally fine. But yeah, so it was crazy. Like literally one a minute. And my friend was like, they're giving away they gave away like one of their systems. They gave away a Michael Kors purse and an iPad or something, iPad mini or something. I don't know. And so it's like, well, I'll go, whatever. OMG. So anyway, I think that having it being like, 25 posts in an hour is like way more doable.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. It was really overwhelming. So I just want to say thank you for not being cray cray.
Oh, thanks.
Doing that. Yeah.
Thanks.
It's bad.
I've been to like a different, another network marketing company, which y'all would probably not even know the name of it. It's like, oh, I don't know. Anyways. So I went to another event and they like talked about the products for like maybe 5 minutes. And then it was all business. And it was like the whole, whiteboard compensation plan. I was like, I'm in network marketing and this makes no sense. Like,
right.
And I was like, why are we even talking about this? Like, it was crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I learned a lot from that.
Yeah, they didn't talk at all about products at all. Well, that's not true. It was probably like 3 posts about products.
Yeah.
It was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
So anyway, I wish that I had known that it was going to be a business opportunity. And they kept like, one of the posts was like, don't worry if you can't keep up, this group will be open for the next week so you can come back and look at it. And I'm like, no, you said it was going to be 35 to 40 minutes and I want to be done in 40 minutes,
Yeah.
So anyway, that's all I had to say about that. So good job, Hannah.
Oh, thanks. If y'all ever have any like suggestions or anything, like I usually just do the same one. I try to switch it up if, there's new products or like the system or the cleanse. So, but if y'all feel like I need to make it less or more or whatever, I'm always up for suggestions. I just try to hit some of our main ones. But any other questions about parties or like, I don't know. Has everybody had like a launch party? No, not yet.
Donna hasn't.
Donna.
I haven't either, and I've been in since April. So
Oh, Lindsay did mine.
So I'll have mine soon.
Too.
Yeah. I think at my
It's tried.
Do what? Go ahead.
Still trying to plan it. So it's not, I said, still trying to plan it. So it will happen.
Good.
Mm-hmm.
I really like, I've been doing like I have this app called, I posted it today, Typorama. And it's just like one of those ones that lets you pick like a cute background and do like fun fonts and stuff on it. And I've been using that for, graphics and stuff. So I've been like calling it a sample party. So that's what I sent my girl today who messaged me. And I said, here's a cute graphic if you just want to like message it to your friends. I'll see if y'all can see it. Probably not though. Hold on. We're going to try turning down the, Nope. See, oh wait, hold on. Can y'all kind of see it? See it? Can y'all kind of see it? So it just says like sample party, the date, the time, and then it says come try, and then I have wraps, and then I have $25 in parentheses. I have skincare, because I usually set out my skincare for people to try, just because I have it. And I put greens in defining gel. So it just kind of gives somebody like a little thing. So it's not just like, oh, come to a wrap party and we're just going to wrap. I mean, that's fun, but it's like fun knowing that they can come and just sample other things too. So, but any other questions? I feel like it's kind of, my biggest thing is like sealing the deal at the end. And I'm hoping that Like this one girl said that she does like a checkout station. And I've been to a party like that where it's like the distributor who like, she's like sitting at a table and she's like back ready to like take orders. And you go back there to her. And she says she like calls people and just says like, what are you thinking? Are you wanting to order? Are you thinking about becoming a distributor? Like, you know, I kind of like that idea because I feel like at the end of it, I'm always like, okay, like, what do we do now? So, I'm not that like, I don't know. I'm not that like direct with people. So I think if I had like somebody there or like, I'm going to go back over here, y'all, if y'all have, I don't even know. I don't know if I would be able to like do the party and then go sit over there. It's almost like you would need 2 people, I feel like, for that. So our finish answer questions and then, does this make any sense? Like, you know, going to sit in a different area. So then they can like ask you private things. Cause the party I went to was like a private party that had that. So,
What?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said the party that I went to that had like a checkout person, like it was like, you don't want to be discussing what you're ordering.
Mhm. I gotcha. Oh, I was going to say, hey, that video that you watched with Ashley Hughes,
Uh-huh.
was she also talking on that video about like giving everybody like a steps to success form and having them fill it out?
No, but this seemed like kind of like an older video.
Okay. There was I can't remember if it was her or if it was somebody else, but
Oh, they talked about that at conference.
oh yeah, Cammie, right?
Somebody. Mm-hmm.
Cammie talked about that during the 5 fundamentals of a rap party or something like that. Anyway, but yeah, I thought that was a really good idea. And I'm going to try to do that in my party tomorrow, even though it's a come and go.
Mm-hmm.
Just to kind of talk to people about, okay, because I have a couple of people that I think probably are coming. And I hope they're coming anyway. And I've been thinking about them as being part of my team. And so I just want to go, okay, so you could get free product. Who would you know, who do you know that would want this, you know, these products too, or any of these products, you know, or would at least help you out so you could get some free product. And then, you know, and then start talking about, okay, well, who do you know that needs $1,000 bonus? And, you know, just being really real with people. But
yeah, just planting that seed like in their ear, like,
yeah, like, oh, this would be really easy to do, you know? And then, oh, what was the other thing? Oh, and then somebody else, I watched something where they said that a good idea was to have like, maybe like a little, even a blank sheet of paper or a, like a something. I can't remember what they said, but anyway, have something so that if you're talking about products, they can write down what they think might be interesting, or, oh yeah, I really want to try that, or, you know, just anything that comes to their mind. And it doesn't have to be anything they want to order that night, you know, because the point, right. Yeah. The point is that you just want to like get them thinking, you know? Right. And so then if you did that like little checkout station, it would be good to just say, well, what did you write down? Like, what are you interested in? And I know, like I went to, well, I've had a couple of different like makeup parties and different things like that. And they just have you write down literally anything that's interesting, anything. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, I like how that felt, or I like how that color shimmered, or, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And so, and if you don't buy it all, then they'll put it on your wish list or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but I was thinking like, okay, if somebody signed up as a loyal with greens, but they were also interested in New You, then I could just say, hey, next month, why don't you try New You? Or, you know, whatever.
Well, we did that at the expo a lot because so many girls were really interested in the system or the cleanse, and all of them wanted wraps. So we're like, do you have a friend who would be interested? And they were like, yeah. And so like they signed up as a loyal customer, and then they were like going to find a friend who wanted to try a cleanse or something else so they could get a box of wraps. So like Lindsay signed up like 2 girls, and then the other girl was going to get another girl because they all wanted free wraps with buying something. So that, I mean, that is like genius of this company, because like that could go on for a long time. So, but Beth, I know I was going to tell you, she also recommended if you're passing out laminated catalogs, to give them like a dry erase marker.
Okay.
So they could like
But
circle or whatever other products that they were interested in.
okay.
So,
That may have been what I was thinking. I don't know.
yeah. So,
Cool.
anyways. Okay.
I guess because I bought a laminator, but I guess to laminate the catalogs because they're so big.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or I guess you could just like trim them or like cut them where their pages are, maybe.
Yeah.
And then
Hers was like folded up together. I'm just going to take it to Kinko's.
yeah. Okay.
Because they might have like longer sheets.
Oh,
You
I'm
can
sure.
buy longer sheets at Home Depot. Office Depot.
Oh, okay, cool.
Home Depot, okay.
You can.
It's late.
And we can help.
Yep.
Yeah. So, okay. Anybody else? I hope this was helpful or beneficial. I always feel like nothing I say is good.
Hannah, stop that right this second.
Absolutely. You need to stop.
Okay.
I've learned a lot tonight. So
I felt like I learned a lot today by just like watching some stuff. And I feel like before my party on Monday, I'm going to go through my eSuite and the documents, and I'm just going to like read the frequently asked questions and stuff about every product. Because I feel like that always like fires me back up. And I feel like if I know a little bit more, because I mean, I've been doing this for 3 years, and I still like Lindsay says stuff. I'm like, oh, it does that? I didn't know. You know, I didn't know that. I'm totally not like the researcher at all. So I feel like if I need to learn a little bit more, and I think that will kind of fire me up and want to talk about it more,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully make me learn a few things that I don't know already. So
I have a question.
yes, go for it.
I had to miss the first half of this Zoom, and I'm wondering, are these recorded? Can
Yes.
I catch all
Yes.
of that?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm recording it, and then I'll post it on. I have to upload it to YouTube, and then I'll post it on the Rose City page. And then the one from
Thank you.
the one from last night, I think at only half of it got recorded, but the first night was recorded too. I can tag you in them.
Yes, please.
Okay.
That'd be great.
All right. I'm trying to think of anything else. I know I can give it. Hey, there's me. I've heard of some other party ideas too, like to get people more involved in the party, and to kind of help you with your network and growing is like, if they're there, I've heard of them doing a contest, like post on Facebook, like, I'm here. I'm so excited to try this crazy rap thing, and like, tag the host in it, or whoever's hosting it, or the distributor in it. And then like at the end of the night, whoever has like the most likes and comments wins a free whatever sample of greens or whatever you have to give. But that's another good way.
Yeah, I was thinking that would be good. And then also, if you wanted to do just a different kind of contest, you could do like whoever has the most likes, then they, or whoever shares it on Facebook, even in general, then they get $5 off a wrap.
Yeah, anything like that. Yeah, I think anything like that is great. Just to, it's always just like about expanding your network. So, yeah. Anything?
Yay, expand.
Beth, I hope your party goes so good.
Thank you. I'm excited.
So this is a new distributor in Denver.
Yep.
Okay, great. So her launch party.
Her launch party, and then I invited a bunch of my friends, and not that it really matters if they sign up with me or with her, because I'll probably put them somewhere, so but I just, a lot of it's hard to see a bunch of people when you go back where you've been before,
Yeah.
So I think it'll be a good way to like connect with a bunch of people at once. So
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good. Okay, guys. So if y'all don't have any more questions, we'll get off. It's already 10.
oh my
It's
god,
10 here. And I'm tired.
me too.
My husband's out of town, and I'm like single mom in it tonight. I don't know how single moms do it.
It's hard.
So, yep. But, okay, guys. Any more questions? That's it. Thanks for calling in. I hope y'all got something out of this.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you so much.
Y'all have a good night.
You too.
You too.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.